Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, let me introduce myself. So my name is Gio and I've just finished medical school and currently I'm waiting for an internship. So if you're new here, today's video is going to be about how to study productively at home. So currently most of you are at home due to the coronavirus, and most of you have to study from home and have online lectures, Zoom classes and everything else. So this is tough times, especially when you're home all day and you need to get your work done and there's nowhere else you can go. So today I've come up with a few tips that's going to help you study productively at home, whether you're a med student, whether you're still in school, whether you're still working, whatever it is. These tips are gonna help you. So shall we get started, guys? And before we get started, make sure you like, comment and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more videos. So today I have about 10 tips that will help you stay productive at home. The first tip, guys, is waking up early. So I think this is very important, waking up early, because once you wake up around 12, 1, 2, half your day is already gone and you're gonna feel less productive. So I think waking up early is actually pretty good. So say you were going to work or say you were going to college, you would have to wake up early. So I think the best thing is to pretend like you are going to college, going to work, or whichever one you do, and wake up early and get your day started just like you would on a normal day. So I would say this would really be helpful. This will get you into a routine. So if you make yourself wake up every day at 8 a.m. and you start your day from then, which is going to help you very much. Another important thing I'd like to highlight is the importance of making your bed. So I'm guilty for not making my bed all the time. I try to make my bed as soon as I wake up, so I feel like my room is well kept, neat, so when I go in it doesn't seem to be a mess, and I find that actually helpful, and there are studies that show that they are helpful, so you definitely should give that one a try and see how it goes. My second tip of the day is get up, get washed, get ready, put on some clothes. Just literally just get out of your pajamas, because just staying in your pajamas is going to make you lazy, just like you're going to work. But I mean, you don't have to put on clothes, official clothes. Just put something on, just something comfortable, so that you're out of your pajamas, so you don't feel lazy and you feel ready to take on the day. So I think that would be very useful if you try that, and have a look and let me know what you think about that. I think out of all the tips, I would say this third tip is the most important tip of all. Well, for me anyway, so I'm not sure what you guys are gonna think about it. So the third tip is plan your day. I think it's important that you sit down either the night beforehand or the morning. I personally prefer to do it the night beforehand, just so I have an idea of what to expect the next day, and I don't just wake up and try to figure it out. So I'd like to go to sleep and know what I'm supposed to do for the next day. So just plan out your day. Some people have a daily plan, some people have a weekly plan, and some people have a long-term plan. Long-term plans are good, but it doesn't let you achieve short-term goals. So either weekly or either daily. I prefer daily, so I always write down the night beforehand what I would like to do the next day. So that way I can have a look at that in the morning, check out the boxes once I have done it. I'd be lying if I say that satisfaction that it gives me from just ticking one of those things is literally amazing. Who else can agree with me? So if you do agree with me, make sure you give me a thumbs up or comment down below. So yeah, definitely. It's just brilliant when you know that you've completed something, and crossing it out actually does help. You could plan your day on the notes section on your phone, or you could take a diary like I do. I prefer to write it down, so let me just show you. So most of you would have already seen, this is my diary. So I plan out my day here. I just plan it out like this. So these are some of the things I have from earlier when I was in final year, and I write down what I need to do. They've got a daily calendar and a weekly calendar, and there's a section for notes, and here are some of the plans I've done for my YouTube videos and my Instagram posts. So that would be helpful if you guys want to. I think another important thing would be you need to have your breakfast. So I think breakfast is one of the most important meals, despite the fact that I never have breakfast. I always have a cup of tea right before I go to college, right before I go into hospital. I always have a cup of tea, and if I don't have a cup of tea, like my whole day is just gone. Like I really need that cup of tea. But breakfast is also important. For those of you who have breakfast, that's great. But for those of you who don't, maybe it's time to make yourself a cup of tea, maybe have some cereal, whatever you guys like. During quarantine and I was studying, I realized if I didn't have breakfast or my cup of tea, an hour into my studying, I'd be hungry, and then I have to get up and make myself some food, which takes some of my time. Well, after you've eaten, you're gonna feel tired, full, and you won't feel like doing any work. And so you're kind of wasting most of your time. So for that reason, have your breakfast beforehand. Give yourself half an hour after you finish breakfast and then start studying. This will help you stay full until lunchtime, and you'll be able to do a solid amount of work. So I genuinely believe in that, and that's something I've started doing. So another important thing I would say is keep all distractions away. Number one, the biggest distraction that all of us have is our mobile phone. Keep that away, literally, because that's one of the biggest distractions ever. If you are sitting at home and you've got your family, your siblings around you, make sure you go to a quiet room where you're comfortable, there's plenty of light, no sound, no television in the background, no screaming in the background, and keep your phone away, put it on do not disturb so you won't be checking your phone all the time. And maybe you can set a goal. So you can say, okay, fine, I'm gonna study for the next 1 hour and then I get a 15-minute break. But that actually depends on what you prefer. So whether you prefer 2 hours of studying non-stop, half an hour, it's up to you. So you can use this to help you. Maybe you can set an alarm for 1 hour and then you can use your phone, take a break, have a walk, watch something on YouTube. Well, you can watch my videos on YouTube. So my sixth tip would be study smart. It is no point at all, literally no point at all if you're not studying smart. You could be studying for 12 hours a day and literally only know so much. And you could either be studying 2 hours a day and literally know the same amount of what you studied for the last 12 hours. So it's important you know how to study. Find the most effective technique. So in case you want to know more about different techniques, make sure to check out my video, which I'll link somewhere here, and it's about how to study smart and how to study effectively, and this will probably help you. Make sure you're not wasting your time. Try them out, see what suits you best, and I'm sure you should know what works best for you. Don't look at somebody else in your class and think, oh, this is how this one studies. This one stays up all night and studies. This one wakes up early and studies. Because everyone works differently and you need to know that. And that is why you should figure out what works best for you so that you can do that. Another important tip, take breaks. It is essential, literally. We're not robots, so we have to actually take a break. If not, we won't be able to take the same amount of information in, which is going to be a problem because you're literally sitting there wasting your time, but nothing goes in. So, what you need to do is get up, go out, have a walk, maybe go swimming, go play your favorite sport, or even if it's just sitting at home and watching television, talking to your parents, whatever it is, just make sure you take a break. You could be going to the gym, whichever one. Cooking something, making cupcakes, cooking some good dinners. I don't know, literally anything that helps you rejuvenate. So it's very, very important, and I can't stress enough about how important that is. So the 8th tip of the day is, can anyone guess? Exercise. Exercise is highly important because it helps you with your mental health and your physical health. It's not only just your physical health. Mental health is just as important, and looking after your mental health is also important when it comes down to your studying. So exercise on a daily basis, even if it's only 3 times a week and you're just jogging or running on the treadmill or going to the gym, weights, swimming, whatever it is important that you do your exercises, because this is actually going to help you stay fit, stay healthy, concentrate. And my last tip, guys, is going to be sleep. I can't emphasize enough about how important sleep is. If you don't have enough sleep, you wake up the next day and you're all tired, you don't feel like getting up, and your whole day is kind of slow and just miserable. But when you have plenty of sleep, well, me personally, when I get plenty of sleep, I have a better day than when I only have 4 or 5 hours of sleep. Ideally, you should be sleeping for at least 7 or 8 hours a day. So that's important. You need to have a good sleep because you'll be fresh when you wake up and you'll have more energy to do what you want to do. So that's important. These are my 9 tips that I think are the most important, and if you have any other tips you'd like to share with us or others, make sure you comment down below and share with all of us. So thank you guys for watching this video, and if you do like it, make sure you join the gang by subscribing to my channel. We're nearly at 1K, guys, so hopefully we can hit 1K in the next week. And support me by making sure you subscribe, like, comment and share, and I'll be back with more videos. Peace.